really like it when Mattel makes mini racers based off of things originally created for the Cars toy line, like when they did the XRS minis a few years ago. I thought that was a really cool concept, and I'm really glad that we have another pack like it with these Racing Red cars, created for the 15th anniversary of the first Cars movie. We're getting 6 metallic red cars throughout the 155 scale diecast line this year. Lightning, Mater, Sally, Cruz, Jackson Storm, and Francesco Bernoulli. And they've decided to make minis based off of 3 of these 6, being Lightning, Mater, and Sally. I think that's a really cool concept, and I just think it's a really unique 3-pack. I hope, though, that we get the other Racing Red cars as minis as well. You could easily do a 3-pack of Cruz, Jackson, and Francesco, or you could put them in the blind boxes. I'd prefer the former. I'd prefer putting them in a 3-pack, but you know, I think either way would be really nice. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Racing Red Mini Racers 3-pack, featuring the mini versions of Racing Red Lightning, Sally, and Mater. Again, these things didn't appear in any of the Cars movies. They are based off of their 155 scale counterparts. Speaking of which, while I do have the Racing Red Sally, I unfortunately don't have the Mater. I'm still yet to find him in a store. And at the time of the making of this video, Racing Red Lightning isn't actually out yet. He's going to be the last Racing Red car, so this will be my first time taking a look at what the design for him is like. But yeah, the only one I have is Sally. Of course, these are all using their mini racer mold, so like Sally has her spoiler up compared to the diecast where she doesn't. Now moving on to the back, you can see Racing Red Mater, Racing Red Sally, and Racing Red Lightning McQueen. Very nice. Unfortunately, I found this despite living in America. I found this on the international card back, so I can't see any of the other minis that are currently out. It's always really nice whenever they do one of these 3-packs. It's a pretty rare occasion, but every once in a while, you'll get a 3-pack where all 3 minis are new. And this is one of those cases, which is just really nice. I don't even know who to start with. Let's start with Sally. So we'll start off here by taking a look at the Racing Red Sally mini. First thing I noticed about this car is that the metallic red on her is definitely a bit darker than the metallic red on the normal diecast, which I think is a little unfortunate. It's definitely a bit less reflective, a bit blurrier too. Honestly, I really love the metallic red used on the regular Racing Red Sally. I think it's a little unfortunate that they did like a darker shade of red. Same thing goes for McQueen and Mater. It would have been nicer to have just the lighter red closer to that of the normal diecast, especially with McQueen, where he just kind of has the same metallic red color as the Radiator Springs McQueen. Would have liked to see a bit of a lighter red like on the normal diecasts. She, of course, is very similar to the normal Sally, normal mini of Sally. Expression is a little bit different, but you know, I don't really think that is anything of note. Honestly, I think it might just be my individual copy of her. This Sally that I have, I want to say I was going to say it was before they switched to having the minis be made in Thailand, but I'm wrong. So maybe this is actually a different expression for her, like it's supposed to be a different face. Not too sure. Moving on to the side here, you can see that the wheels on this Sally are definitely closer to the wheels on the 155 scale version compared to the more accurate wheels on this Sally, which I think is unfortunate. The 155 scale Racing Red Sally, of course, uses the wrong Sally mold. They did a new updated mold for Sally in 2018, but for whatever reason keep on using the wrong mold from 2006, including on a Racing Red variant, which has inaccurate wheels compared to the movie. I don't know why they didn't just have the wheels be this, but in red. It would be more accurate, but whatever. Then again, making the wheels look like this is technically more accurate to the 155 scale diecast based off of. It's a whole mess. The wheels should be more accurate to match Sally in the movie, but they technically are accurate because they're based off of the diecast here, where the wheels are inaccurate. Wow, that was complicated. Remind me to never cover that in errors and inconsistencies. Moving on to the back, we've got the Carrara logo. It seems that her tattoo is missing, which is weird, despite her spoiler being up. Now, on the normal diecast of her, the spoiler is down, so you wouldn't see the tattoo, so maybe that's why it's not there. I don't know, definitely another weird thing there. Her license plate, as per usual, reads 301 PCE, of course, in silver. Really like what they do with these Racing Red cars, making the other details in silver. There is a look at her base. Then moving on to Mater, again, I don't have his normal Racing Red counterpart, but I do have the regular old brand new Mater. Seems he also has a little bit of a different expression. Yeah, his mouth is open compared to this Mater. Actually, I believe this one's mouth is open. It just seems that the tongue isn't painted. Really like this Mater. He's got a really cute expression. Of course, being brand new Mater, all of his lights and everything are still intact. Taking a look at this mini of Racing Red Mater really just makes me want to get the normal Racing Red Mater even more. I want to have the full set of Racing Red cars, but I haven't found the Mater in stores, and I don't really want to pay more for him online. I'll figure it out. I'll see. I do want to have him by the end of the year, though. I'd love to do a big video with all the Racing Red cars. Anyway, though, we've got Tow Mater, towing and salvage, radiator springs. Very nice red wheels there. The siren and everything aren't colored in, which is interesting. Moving on to the back, you can see that the caution stripes have been changed to black and silver, which I think looks really cool. We've got his classic A113 license plate. There is a look at the other side, and then there is his base. Again, I wish that I had the Mater with me to do a better comparison, but when I get the regular Racing Red Mater, I'll probably bring this guy in just to compare them. Then moving on to Lightning, whose Racing Red variant isn't even out yet. I believe that this mini McQueen expression has also been used on the Transforming McQueen Mini. I'm not too sure, but it is a pretty nice expression compared to his usual smile, a more angry, determined look. I really like that they changed up his face. He's got a big grin there, Rusty's logo on the hood. Again, I really wish this were a bit of a lighter shade of red. Really just looks like Radiator Springs McQueen to me. Of course, all of his details have been changed to silver. I think that his 155 scale counterpart is going to have a different expression that's closer to the one on this Mini, but I'm not too sure on that since, again, he isn't out yet. Got the light year tires, which don't really seem that metallic. Like, it's more metallic red on Mater and Sally's wheels, but they still look very nice. All of his secondary sponsors there are in silver. You can see the piston cup, mood springs, gas sprint, easy idle, among others. It's really difficult to make them all out on the Mini there. Got the 95 in silver with the lightning bolt in silver, 95 in silver up top. Even the signature is in silver, and that's what I love about these Racing Red cars. They really went above and beyond. It wasn't just doing what they normally do for the metallic cars, where they'll just change one color and then call it a day. No offense to metallic Bobby Swift, I really like him, but you know, they really went above and beyond, changing everything to be red, black, and gray. But Rusty's on the spoiler there. You even have his rookie stripe in silver, Rusty's logo there. There's a look at the other side, and there is his base. Anyway, guys, and for those of you wondering if you couldn't tell, yeah, this is based off of the Cars 1 McQueen, which is nice. You know, we've gotten a lot of different variants of Cars 3 McQueen lately. I really like that they decided to do Cars 1 McQueen for the Racing Red variant, even though I feel like they should have done him for the gold version too, but they went with Rusty's McQueen for whatever reason. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Really like how these minis turned out. Like I said, I wish they were a bit of a lighter red, though, and I can't wait to get the 155 scale counterpart for these two guys. Let me know your thoughts on these minis in the comments. What are your thoughts on Mattel making minis based off of other things exclusive to the Cars Diecast line? Would you want to see them do minis for the other cars in the Racing Red series? Do you want to see the Racing Red series continue past 2021? Let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.